What's up guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to go over how to prevent one of the most annoying things that can happen when you're fishing. And that's breaking off the lure on your cast. Few things are more frustrating than that, especially because when you tend to do so, the lure usually goes extremely far and then either you realize it right away or you watch the lure touch down very, very far away and realize, oh crap, it just broke off. So in a previous video, I already went over a couple of ways to manage this by making sure, obviously your lures are the right weight for your setup, and your line is also appropriately matched to those lures and to the setup, and making sure your knots are tied correctly. In this video, I'm going to go over one more thing that used to happen to me a lot, and one really simple thing I did to fix it and generally just prevent it. And I like this way because it works day or night, and it doesn't really require a whole lot of inspecting your setup or anything like that between your casts, so it's convenient. So to show you what I mean, I'm going to use this little freshwater setup. And so the thing I'm talking about that tends to cause the lure to break off, especially if you're newer, you might not be paying attention to this. Sometimes when you go back to cast, or if you turn the rod a certain way between casts, the line can get wrapped around the front of it. And then you go to cast it and the line's not coming out, the line's just like, stuck to the rod when you go to make that cast. And of course the force is going to generally cause the lure to slingshot forward and just snap the line. Even if you get like 30-pound braid on there, you get a heavy enough lure, even if it's appropriately matched to the line, because there's no give, it's just gonna snap. There's more force generated when you whip that rod than you're probably aware of. So to prevent this, what I like to do is like a little check of the line between casts. So when I bring the rod back behind me to cast, flip the bail, put the line between my finger, and what I'll do is while it's hanging there, I'll do this a couple of times. See how that line smoothly and effortlessly goes back and forth like that? If it's wrapped around the rod tip, it's not going to do that. So watch. Take this line, I'll wrap it around here a couple of times. It's stiffer. And notice how when I do that, the line doesn't go back as evenly. You can feel the tension. And it might take a couple of times, but you can wrap it around intentionally and practice this, and you'll learn to feel the difference. It's not as sensitive to the touch, and it doesn't work with me. So I can tell something's off. And then, when I do that, I'll feel that it's off. I'll look at the rod tip, and if it's stiff, the line is wrapped around the rod tip, and then I'll go back, I'll go to cast again, and see how easily that follows the motion of my finger. There's no slack in the line, and I'm not trying at all to pull that, it just goes with it. So that's it. One simple little technique you can add into your fishing to prevent further breakoffs on the cast. I really like that one because, like I said, very simple, and it works in a position that you're already in when you're about to cast, so you're really not doing anything extra to implement this technique. So I hope this technique helps you guys out as much as it helped me when I was first starting. Certainly saved me plenty of lures over the years. But that's all for now. Subscribe for more videos like these, and I'll catch you next time.